welcome to CC's Texas Garden. If you're new here, my name is Cynthia. Welcome to my channel. So guys, after all the storm, we're supposed to have some nice weather for a few days before it rains again. I was thinking, why not give you a full garden tour? What do y'all think about that? A full end of March garden tour, just to let you know everything that is in the garden at the moment, because probably in the next week or so I'll be cleaning out stuff, changing things around, and so this give you an opportunity to see what it looks like right now. So we're gonna start with the outside of the garden. We have some potatoes. The container is all the way filled to the top, so I can't put any more soil in there. This is a nice barrel container, so hopefully we'll get some beautiful, delicious potatoes. The leaves look amazing. It's not insect ate up yet. I will be putting some, look at that, y'all. I'm already getting some flower, but I've never, okay, this is exciting. I have never had, you know how like potatoes supposed to bloom? I never had potato blooms. I've never seen them to bloom, but I've always had, I've had potatoes. I had success with potatoes. I am getting flower blooms. That is cool. Look at that. Okay. So maybe even a better harvest? I'm thinking maybe a better harvest. Okay. So then we're gonna come out here. Eventually I'm gonna have a cattle panel, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how to strap it to my car to get it to the house. But in the meantime, we have our grape clusters looking amazing. Every little branch at least have some clusters of grapes. There we go. Look at this big old thing here. Needs to grab onto something, but look at that. Yeah, so grapes all along here. I can't wait to taste my first grapes. Okay, so now we're gonna come over here to, this is my flower bed. This is just a regular pool that I started throwing flowers in last year, and it did good for me. Now this flower bush right here didn't produce anything. Like this was just like a patch of wildflower, but it never flowered. Now look, this year, look at that. We have these little flowers. The buds are everywhere. I'm guessing there's some kind of butterfly yeah. That's for them. We have marigolds. I have everything in here, y'all. I couldn't tell you what all seeds in here. I know marigolds, zinnias are in here. I put some blue bonnets in here. I put everything. I just threw seeds all in here and see what grows. Okay. All right, we have some soil here. These bags of soil, I got them from Kroger's. They had them 4 for $10. These are 40-pound bags of potting soil. These things are heavy. I carry them myself. They're heavy, right? So you don't have to wipe your feet at the door. Yeah, this mat is looking rough, but it's okay. All right, so as you come in to the left, we have our beans. We have contender beans. We have supposed to be some onions in there. I don't see them really growing. I'm gonna put something else in there. Nothing is in that container. I have a lacinato kale that came up. I have a lacinato kale that came up. It has all these little yellow leaves that we're gonna take on off of here. And right next to it is dragon fruit. Yep. And I don't know why this one is getting little stripes on it, little spots on it. I don't know if because it's cold or what. But I got this, and these are the new babies right here. These ones that's more fat. And something bit it. I think something make a bite in the... Y'all, something bit my dragon fruit. What? I might have to move it, because I didn't know nothing was gonna eat it. I didn't know that. Okay, I'm gonna have to move it from that spot. Something took a little munch out of it. Okay. Now, inside this bed here is corn. There's my corn. Yeah, y'all, I want to have my corn. So I have corn all in here. What I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to fence this all up to kind of corral it when the winds start blowing so it won't knock it over. So I would probably put some T-posts or some kind of stakes around there, and then keep my corn inside. I also have onion and some garlic in there as well. Along this side is onions. I have, this is a celery from store celery. I just cut the bottom off of it, stuck it in this ground, and the celery is starting to grow up. These are strawberries. I think these are everbearing right here. These here are all June bearing strawberries. They're already producing strawberries out, but the thing about them is they'll produce them all at one time and then they're through. So that's the bad thing about it. Everbearing, they'll keep producing through the season, through the summer season. Now it's kind of a muddy, sloshy mess over here, but we're gonna get over here to this wild blackberry bush. I got this from my grandma's house, and it was just a little stick cutting, and now it's doing this little blooms. It gave me some wonderful blackberries last year, and they're coming back. They're already starting to get their little buds to open up. This, my cactus that I got, look y'all, I'm getting little bitty little spurs that's gonna come out of them. So this cactus is happy being over here in South Texas. I am excited about that. My flowers, the ones I showed you on my video, the hail that came through the storm really whacked them up, but they'll come back. Even this one right here, look at the leaves, the petals is all off of it. Yeah, that hail that came through is bad. Okay, right behind here is my blueberry bush, and yes, I've already have it covered because those birds are not going to get a taste of my blueberries. But as you can see them in there, they're getting big and plump. I'm excited to be able to eat some blueberries. Here is my other, this original one that I got of the dragon fruit. All these big swole ones, these are the new ones that has came on since they've been here. And look at these little babies. They're enjoying themselves right here. Here is my other blueberry. It's not looking as well. Now this is supposed to be, what is this? The Brightwells? They just don't look, I have gave them some acid soil, but they're just not as productive as the other ones look. Maybe they will. They look very skinny and just, I don't know. Some of them look okay. I don't know. And I didn't cover this up because I'm like, it's not even appealing to me. I don't think the birds really caring about it either. Here is one of my borges that I grew inside my hydroponics. As you can see, its leaves got ripped off from the hail and stuff that went on. But it's doing pretty good. This borge is doing good. All right, since we're on this side now, along here we have spaghetti squash, butternut squash, patty pan squash, honey nut squash. These are all honey nut squash. Inside this bed here, let me get on over here. This is one of my nice raised beds from Vajayga. Okay, this big clutter right here is the blue dwarf kale. I am about to cut this down and to make a smoothie out of it. I'm gonna cut all the leaves down to the roots, and I'm gonna make a big smoothie out of it because I know the aphid's gonna eventually start trying to hide up in there. I don't want that happening. I have a big carrot right there. This along here is some beans. These, I think, are pole beans. So they're going to be wanting to grab on something soon. We have some Italian parsley. These are some cucumbers, chumper cucumbers. We have some multiplying onions. This is a mustard that seeded itself. Here is some carrots here. These are rainbow carrots. Right here is the Big Daddy greasy leaf greens. Right here. This is where I put that borage that was drowned under that mud. I put it there. We have a cabbage here. This is red acre cabbage. I don't think it's going to survive. We're going to just probably eat the cabbage leaves. Here is a lady bok choy. It's not going to get that big as well. We probably just eat the leaves on that. Swiss chard. It never came up, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Swiss chard didn't come up right there. Here's another carrot. Here's my cilantro that's coming up. And as soon as it get real hot, it's gonna go to seed, and then it will be it'll be coriander. Here is my toxoy, which I'm gonna harvest this big boy as soon as they get a little bigger. It's 3 of them here. You see the caterpillar's already trying to munch on it. As soon as they get big, I'm gonna take the whole thing out and eat it. Alongside here is all garlics. So that's garlic going all around. All right, when you turn right here, yes, this is my big girl here. This big girl has been showing out. She is my red Russian kale. She's big and prolific and amazing. And her leaves are just gorgeous. Look at these big old leaves. Yes, she did get hit with some hail as well. But look at them. Look at that purple stem running through her. Look at that. I mean, she's thick. She's a thick girl. Look at that. Look at that stalk. She ain't playing. She's like, I'm here. All right, this is one of my broccoli. I'm letting it go to seed so I can collect the seeds from it. So it's going to seed. Here is some garlic alongside here. It actually is mustard, which I have not. Look at this big old leaf. It's doing good, just sitting here. This is a mustard. Florida mustard. Alongside here in the front is garlic. All up in this bed here, y'all, is onion. This is like my onion bed. I had some flowers growing in the middle here, but yeah, these are all onions. I do need to put some bone meal on them to get their bulbs really big and thick. So that's the onion bed. All right, we got a lot to tour. If you want a snack, go and get one, because yeah. All right, we're not gonna go through individually on this, but these are my little grow tables of things. I have a few things I might go over. We got some monument beans, some spaghetti squash, some other beans. Nasturtium is coming up. My marigolds, Eskimo marigolds are coming up. This is endive, Swiss chard. Those all need to come out of them containers because I'm sure their roots say it's time to get out. All right, back here, we have some medicinal stuff. We have some toothache plants, and we have some Tabasco peppers back here, some tomatoes. we're gonna come around this bed. This is my strawberries. I transplanted them. They are kind of looking rough, but they'll be okay. They're sending out a lot of runners, so that's all right. They can just do their little new runners. Over here on this side of the same bed with this Russian red kale, I have this cabbage, which whatever insect is just having a heyday with it, just eating it up. But this was a cabbage. I cut it down. I left the stem in there. Then the 3 heads came back on this cabbage. And domino. And the insects are eating it up. But that's all right. They gotta eat too, I guess. This sweet potato here, I'm finna get some more sweet potatoes, put it in the water like I usually do, because this potato has not done anything. I don't know if it's because I got it in a cool spot or what, but I'm tired of waiting on that sweet potato. Nope, I should have already been having sweet potato slips, and I don't yet. Okay, right along here in the back is garlic as well. Now, this don't look at all this. This is, I got a weed. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a woodpecker. He dropped his food. He had some food in his mouth, so he dropped it. Yeah, I pulled up some of the weeds yesterday, and I gotta get my weed, my new weed tool out here and yank up the rest of these. But in this bed, here is another Russian red kale right here. It's not as prolific as the other one, but look, it still got its purple stems. It has garlic and onions in these beds. These onions are looking amazing. We'll put some more bone meal in here for them. Underneath here, there's some more of these onions. I'm gonna chop these all down, put them in the freezer. Now, all up in here is tomatoes, which did not produce in the trays that I had them in. So I thought, well, they didn't come up. Soon as I put them in this raised bed, now I'm getting tomatoes. I do not know the varieties. It's different ones. So it'll be mystery tomatoes. I'm not gonna leave them in here. As they get bigger, I will put them pot them. I'm gonna put something else in this bed. This is garlic and onions in here. Let's go. Now, in this bed here, we have garlic and onions and this beautiful burgundy color lettuce, which my daughter is going to eat some more of. It has grown back. Here we have some onions that I had last year. I replanted them. Now they're going to seed, so I'm gonna collect all the seeds from these. Alongside here is my Georgia Southern collards. I need to harvest some of these leaves, and we're gonna get ready to take those out. Yeah, the reason why is because the pests that likes these brassicas are going to be coming out, and I don't want to be feeding them nothing. I don't want them to wait like, hey, she's still sitting here with these fall plants in here. Let's hang out at her house. No. We're gonna go ahead and get them brassicas out of here, right? So these will all get harvested down. This, I'm trying to wait for it to go to seed, but you know, I'm not gonna be waiting all day. Up in this bed, it is a combination of everything. and it needs to be more organized. Matter of fact, I just ordered a raised bed because I'm finna change this whole scenery right here. I have these bricks. We'll take them all out and probably do another raised bed somewhere else, but this is going to be a metal bed. I'm going to put a galvanized metal bed in this area. This is going to make it right next to here. Clean up the space a little bit, you know? So anyway, in this bed, I have I have Japanese red mustards. I have a cabbage. I think that's a cabbage. I have some carrots growing in here, some onions, some garlic, some marigolds. There's one of the Georgia collards right there. There is some more cabbages back that way. Coming around on this side, here's another onion that's gonna go to seed, which is perfect. These are all onions across here. You would think with all this onions and all this that I still wouldn't be getting insect bites, but I am, because they like brassicas, so it's time for them to go. Time for the brassicas to go. Okay, here you can see in the beautiful sunlight my knockout roses. I didn't take them in, nothing. I didn't protect them. They did amazing. Look at that beautiful knockout rose that's coming. And they're acclimated to the weather. I have a flower here, some onions. Back here is my lantana, which homegirl should have came back. She usually do. Maybe she need to wait until it's getting warmer. But she should come back. If not, I'll have to get a new one. Okay, so this was California poppy. That's what's coming up. Some California poppy and also some cherry, let's see, nasturtiums I have in here. Okay, one of the things I hadn't talked about, y'all, was this new part of the, new staple in the garden. I'm guessing it's staying there. Look at this. So this here is a flower planter. I don't know if you can see it. I'm in the sunlight. I'm in the sunlight of it, but let me get there. This flower planter, I was at my storage and it was right next to the storage dumpster, and I decided to reluctantly get it. But I went on and got it. It has a little mouse at the front of it. It has this little wolf or fox that's looking around the corner at it. And it's like in this little tree stump. And the soil is fairly deep in there. And so it's in the garden, y'all. I think it looks creepy, but it's here. So we're gonna just go with it. But yeah, that is my new addition to the garden. It's been here for a few weeks. It's okay. It still look creepy to me. All right. So this bed back here, which is going to be, I think, is going to be my okra bed. I'm gonna plant all my okra back here this year. I had my corn here before, but I think I'm gonna put my okra back here. So that means that these big old guys that has not, their seeds gonna take a while to dry, I think. Yeah, I don't know what to do. If you have a suggestion of how you can make these seeds turn quicker, because let me show you. Let me get in here. All right, this is my broccoli. This is another broccoli. You see all these seeds? Look, y'all, I could feed America with all these seeds. I mean, I would hate to just take them out and all these seeds, these babies, go to waste. But how long am I supposed to keep this big old monstrosities in here? Look at that one. I mean, I need to start growing some stuff. And it's going to take a while until it gets hot enough for these seeds to dry out. But if you know a better way, that if I cut them, could they still dry out and they still be liable seeds? You know? All right. And we have these cabbages, which I needed to form a head quickly. If not, we're going to probably eat these cabbage leaves, you know, because they look beautiful. We have cabbage in here. We have another thing, cauliflowers. It's slowly going to seed. They're in here. We have some garlic, some onion, some more cauliflower. I put one of the borage over here. Over here is my lemon mint, Oh my gosh. That lemon mint smells amazing. And it came back. It came back. I didn't do nothing to it. It came back. This right here is, I want to say celery. I want to say that's a celery. I thought it was a parsley, but now it's starting to look more like a celery, which is surprising because I did not store-bought put nothing there. So that means that it's actually gonna grow a celery. I don't know. Okay, and this is my other cabbage that I'm trying to get to close up. Like, come on. I'm trying to help it close up before anything start eating it. Right now, look how beautiful and perfect it is. It has no insect bites. Witness, it doesn't have any insect bites right now. Yeah, I probably will in another week or so when all those critters come all out. All right, through with that. Right back there in the back, that is all garlic, and I got a few onions, multiplying onions in there, but majority, that's garlic bed. Just, it's garlic back there. Now this is a bed where I had my Florida mustard greens in and my India mustard greens in. I cut them down. I did not pull them out. I cut them down, and look at them little suckers coming back. They are coming back like, huh, you did not get rid of us. We're gonna come back up. But what I did plant in here was some contender beans, kitchen king beans, and anyway, another kind of bean, splendor, something kind of beans in here. Now these are taking a while to come up. You know, beans used to pop up really quick, but in this soil it didn't come up really as fast as I thought. The cups, they have came up quick in the cups, so it's not the seeds, it's just taking its time going in the soil. That's my little ladybug. My mom got me that last year, y'all. She didn't even tell me. She just put it in the garden. And I was like, what the? And she's like, look at your new addition. I'm like, well, let me know, because this big red thing up in the garden, you know. But yeah, it's part of it. Now back here, in between here, we have a nice lettuce. We have some beautiful flowers here. I got these from Lowe's. Some other flowers that got held on. Look at this mess there. My garden dog, y'all. Okay, back here is some garlics, some onions. I haven't planted anything else in here. I don't know if I'm gonna put my cucumbers back here so that they can grow along the little fence line. I'll probably put one back here. These here, y'all, these are from Fifi. These are my walking onions. Yeah, these in this row, my walking onions. So they supposed to you know, pretty much go to seed pod, grow extra limbs, then they're gonna start leaning, and then they're gonna go somewhere else. They're gonna, you know, connect to the ground, and then another one's gonna start growing up. So I'm excited to watch that. Walking onions. Thank you again, Fifi, for giving me these walking onions. I'm excited to watch them walk. All right, look at this huge hole here, y'all. Crawfish. And the bad thing is, these are crawfish holes, which I showed y'all that little short with the crawfish holes. But what happens is that when they do these tunnels, snakes go, snakes could be way over here, and they see a hole, they go in it, and they like, oh, let's see where this tunnel goes. And then it comes right to my garden, and then I'm gonna whack it. So it already better know, if it come in my garden, it is not gonna leave. It's not gonna leave. It will be fertilizer to the garden. Okay? So if you hear me down there, Mr. Snake, go ahead and come up here if you want to. But it'll be last journey you go on. All right. That's all the violence you're gonna hear. And so then we have some Japanese red mustards right there. We're gonna come across this bed. This is a little mustard green that decided to grow, yeah, right there. So I let it stay. This bed here has my peppermint. Put my peppermint in there. This is, underneath this ground right here, the soil, is turnips. Lay down there because they were big and I didn't want to peel them out. And I was like, let them stay. So they're under there. This is my lemongrass, which I'm hoping it should come back. I'm thinking these are little lemongrass, could be weeds, but this may be my lemongrass trying to come back. If not, I'll just pull them up. Some more of these Japanese red mustards, which look, that is the hail that came through and just destroyed these leaves. But the leaves will come back. This is some Swiss chard here. All right, let's walk ourselves back over here. This is another raised bed. This one has my peppers in here. My peppers. And what is this? Oh, the other candy roaster squash. This is a marshmallow plant. These are echinaceas, I think. Purple echinacea flowers. Yeah, right there. These are, what are these? Red sweet peppers. These are some tomatoes I got planted. Here is my Georgia candy roaster, which the hail went through it as well. But it's okay. It's okay. It's gonna survive. Got that one. And then right here in front of Mr. Shaking Dog, like he's so cold. This would be, oh, these are the Kusha. Yep. These are the green striped Kusha. I think I have 5 in there. They're not gonna stay in that little bucket, y'all. It's just till they grow up a little bigger. Then we're gonna get up on the table. Yeah. My poor, y'all seen how beautiful and gorgeous my giant ground cherries look. Look at these leaves now. Look, that was the hail that came through them. I mean, just, yeah, they're okay. They'll come back. But those are my 2 giant ground cherries, y'all, ground cherries. Here's some ever-bearing strawberries here. Along here, we have some lemon basil coming up. As this lemon basil gets bigger, I will take it out and I'll put it where I have tomatoes. I will put the lemon basil around the tomatoes. All of these are different peppers. Guys, why he acting like he need to be on one of them commercials? In the arms. Domino, go ahead out the garden, babe. Go ahead, go, go, go. Quit, no, all the way completely out. He acting like he's shivering and shaking. He's dramatic, y'all. Okay, this is my fig that I got. I don't know what kind of fig it is, but this is my fig. It is looking really nice. Now this little extra stem of fig, I don't think it's doing anything. I don't think so. It's there for decoration. It's there for support. Okay, but this one is looking really good. I know this is the LSU fig. We're getting a little leaf right there. So it's like I'm alive. Don't worry, I'm alive. So that's good. I have some Cherokee purple tomatoes up here along with these mystery tomatoes. Here is some okra. Got 3 little baby okra, you know, just something to little start off. Cherries, cherries from the store. I ate them, stuck them in a pot. Here is some herbs. I don't know what they are. Maybe this is a habanero. I think this one is, but I don't know what that herb is. We're gonna go down here. Melon pear. 2 melon pears. I got these from my bestie Nicole. Matter of fact, it was three melon pears. Their leaves are closing up, I think because they're cold. But yeah, the storm really roughed them up as well. Right here we have my apple mint. When it gets a little bigger, I'm gonna separate parts out and put it in different places. As you can see, still some of the aftermath I have not really cleaned up. It was traumatic, y'all. It was traumatic when that happened. I did wind up having some still in the container, like they soil didn't fall out with the herbs. I can't tell you what herb it is, except for this marshmallow one, because it's the stick stayed in there. But the other ones, nope. And these right here, but I'm gonna start over with my herbs. This is sad. That, and I don't think about it. Okay, this is corn. I try to fix it back as much as I could. They're gonna be okay. Right now it's chilly. It is 55 degrees. Yeah, so it's a little chilly out here this morning, but it'll be okay. This is all a mess. I gotta clean all this up. This has nothing in it. This is my parsley, Italian parsley. This I grew it in my hydroponics inside, and then I brought it out here, and it is doing amazing. On top of here, I have some Swiss chard, which needs to be in a bigger container. My shampoo ginger, I don't think coming up yet. No. And here is my little plume that I got from Nicole. It has this first little plume on here. Hers is a lot taller than mine. I probably need it in a bigger container. This is nasturtiums, foxglove, a pepper. Don't know what kind of pepper. It say pepper on there. Okay, so this was cucumbers in here. I need to see if there's any seeds in there from that storm. Over in this section here, y'all, this is where I have my winter sowing jugs. There are still things growing in them. Yeah, they're pretty small right now, but they're growing. Over here in this area, we have our roselle. This is our hibiscus coming up. We have this is Rosa Sharon, has not came up yet in here. It's just an onion here. Rosa Sharon is planted here. Y'all, this is some Virginia jumbo peanuts that I was gifted. I was given in a mail call. And I'm thinking this is peanuts right here. Them little leaves right here. I have it in this spot. I don't know. I need to look more up and read about peanuts. Do they like the direct sun, or they like to be shaded? I gotta learn about peanuts. Now back here we have rattlesnake, Georgia rattlesnake watermelon. Yep. I have patty pan squash, buttercup squash. This is some lemongrass that is finally starting to come up. I'm seeing little specks of lemongrass. These are orange meat watermelon. These are acorn squash. This is Rhodekia, which black-eyed Susans, they haven't came up. White Wonder, those are the White Wonder watermelon. This pumpkin pie, sugar pumpkin pie, pumpkins. Right here, y'all, look at the cutest little thing. These are called the pigeon pea. And look at how their little leaves grow. I love that. So I have 3 pigeon peas. I have butternut squash there. And let me come around. This is some lemongrass, and it is coming back. Lemongrass is coming back, so I have faith the other ones will. This is a jumbly mess. This was my, I got this from Crystal from Whole New Perspective. She gave me this hot microgreens pack, and I won it, I think I did. And so I decided I wanted it to grow out because I wanted to see what the adult version is. Microgreens just mean a smaller version of the bigger ones. So I let it grow out, and now they have all these seed pods of the different plants that's in there. They have went to seed, but I'm waiting for them to dry out so I can take them all out, plant something in that bed. Some flowers were in here. Here was some collards. They going to seed, y'all. Collards going to seed. Also, this what is this? This was a radish. A radish going to seed. Oh, let's get back here. All right. We have Carib tomato. We have beefsteak tomato. Beefsteak. Carib. Another beefsteak. This is, it just say tomato. Roma. Another Roma, and spaghetti squash. Okay. Like I said, still got things in these jugs that's coming up. That right there is my Celeste fig tree. Beautiful. She is coming back. Hopefully she'll give me some figs. The first year I had her, she gave me 1 fig, and the second year I didn't get nothing, and now this is the third. Hopefully I'll get some better fruit. All right. This is my thornless blackberry bush, and it will be giving me, look, it's already getting its flowers ready. There will be some nice blackberries on here. I will be covering this up. The birds do like the blackberries, and yeah, me and them fight over it. These 3 containers here had my roselle last year, and you see I cut the stalks of them. I thought maybe they would come, I mean down to the bottom, thought they would come back. I haven't seen nothing, so I'd probably stick other things in that container. This is my palm. It'll come back. Right now it's cold. Summertime, it'll start shooting out its branches. This is from my bestie, and these are Cape daisies. They're cold. Cape daisies is not like this any chill. Right here is poppies. I think these are my poppies here. This was oh, daikon radish. Daikon radish in here. They're going to seed. And I have this black magic. No, that's not true. This is my sweet Annie. This has come from Nicole as well. It's looking kind of scrawny, but it'll be okay. This is a whole pot of marigolds. I just threw some marigold seeds in here. I'm gonna pluck them out and put them in different containers in different areas. This is another celery that I got from the store. I just cut the bottom and stuck it in the soil, and now the celery's coming up. On the side here, this is my Tom Thumb tomato that was inside in my hydroponics, along with this one as well was in my hydroponic. It looks like it's going to try to get some little flowers on there. Look at that. So it's going to produce something out here. This is just a bag with onions in it. I haven't stuck anything in here. Now, one of the things that makes my little garden unique is I have the Galaxy tomatoes. Yeah, I do. And I'm excited. So these 3 plants here are the Galaxy tomatoes. They are from the Norfolk company that created this unique GMO tomato. I'm not all into I'm not gonna go into all that, but I'm just saying I'm growing this in my garden and I'm excited to watch how it grows. It is starting to get some blooms. Look at those. Now it has a purple like kind of color to it a little bit. When it gets cold, then it starts greening up. But as you can see, we're gonna be able to see these beautiful purple flowers. I don't know purple flowers. I would think they're purple flowers. I don't know. But we're gonna see what it looks like. So this is one of them. I have these two here that are really struggling. They're still hanging in there, but you can see they have turned purple. They're cold. They're not really liking it out here as much as this one is doing. This is acclimating to the climate. These are like, put me back in hydroponic. So we'll see if these survive. They kind of looking drab, and we'll see if they look too bad. Guys, I might have to take them out. But this one looks amazing. Okay. Here is a bucket of store-bought potatoes, which I'm gonna put some more soil because I want to cover it up to the top here. So I'm gonna cover this all this green with soil because I'm gonna make them potatoes push through there so I can have more potatoes. Okay. Now we're gonna come out here. This girl, she like, it's cold. No, I don't like this stuff. This is my improved lemon Meyer plant, but she needs to get adjusted because your girl is not taking her in and out. I don't have a garage for that, so she's gonna have to learn how to tough it up in Houston, Texas area. So tough it up, girl. All right, nothing is in here. This is some flowers. Whoop. I'm saying toughen up. I'm about to drop her off of here. Okay, there we go. Some kind of flowers. Name of them. Sea holly. These are sea hollies. These are supposed to be some beautiful blue flowers. Here's a nasturtium here. Some strawberries. Rosemary. I'm gonna put it in a bigger container. She want to stretch out a little bit. Get these weeds out there. All right, but this is rosemary. This is another potato bag right here. I'm gonna fill this up. I still got some space in here. I'm gonna fill that up with some more. I'm gonna put some bone meal in there, and then I'm gonna fill this container on up. But there's my other set of potatoes. So look forward to my potato video, y'all. Look forward to that. We're gonna see if we get some harvest, and that's kind of exciting. All right, we have some spinach in here that really hasn't done anything. It has been this size since September. Yeah, not doing much of nothing. Here's some garlic and onion in here. Here is just a container of onion. Alrighty, guys. Well, I know it was a lot to watch, look, and see. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is, my full garden tour of what all I have in the space right now. Some things will get moved around, changed around as the season presents itself. We will be changing. I like moving stuff around. But you get the gist of what I have here. Of course, I'm going to be planting out way more stuff. But, guys, if you haven't hit that subscribe button and join CC's Texas Garden, please do. I would love for you to be a part of my garden community. And I will see you on the next video.